Welcome to Chalk Talk with Tony. I'm your host, Tmzoids, also known as Tony. And today's guest, we have Eyevoree, also known as Lisa. How are you doing, Lisa?
Really good. Excited. We finally get to have our interview. I'm
I
excited.
I know it's only been a year, the phone tag, the
Hi.
no, it's okay. People are busy, and
Busy
then
life.
holidays and moving and all that jazz. So I understand. It happens. Real life OP. That's why these are all you. If I didn't have you as a guest, I wouldn't have a TV or talk show. Not TV
There
show.
you
Oh,
go.
jumping the gun there.
TV show.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, I'm
oh,
getting there.
I know
See?
what your goals are, your dreams.
No, if you see me on TV, I've hit that limit. You gotta message me and be like, listen, you
Don't
said.
forget about me, the little guy.
I think it'll be the other way around though. You're the famous streamer. I'm just the host.
Uh,
Just the
I
interviewer.
wish.
Oh man. But the first question, as everybody probably wonders and butchers all the time as we raid channels and whatnot together, is how did you get your name Ivory? It looks like E or V or some weird manipulation of that.
I get Eyevoree, Eeyore, Ivor, Eyevoree. Like I get so many crazy. It's Ivory. When I was like 16, I had a dream that I turned into a book that I never finished. There were two instances where I actually lost a lot of work that I put into it, and every time that happens, I get really discouraged and I don't pick it up for like ever. But the main character's name is Ivory. I don't really know what sparked the name, like why I thought of it. It just kind of came to me. And all the characters in the book, they have different, like their names are normal, they're common, but they're spelled differently. Um, and hers is the main one. So I don't know. I had when I started streaming, I was like, I can just always use Ivory because I liked it and I thought it was pretty, and then it just kind of stuck with me since I started my YouTube. So
So it just came randomly. It was just like,
yeah, pretty much. I was like, oh, I wanted to be unique when I was writing the book, and I just ended up picking that name because I liked it, and then I spelled it odd in an odd way.
well,
Like, what is it? Like phonetically? Like you spell it like the way it sounds?
I guess if it depends on how people look at it, because a lot of people think,
Yeah.
Eeyore. A lot of people called me
Yeah.
Eeyore before, so I guess they accommodated with that. Talking about a book, we're not going to delve too much into it, but you have a book. Did you finish the book? Did you?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Are you still writing it?
I actually had it almost completely done, and it was on my ex's laptop, and his computer blue screened, and I lost all of it. Like, I lost like 5 chapters, and I was so devastated. And I hadn't picked it up again since, and that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, of course, it blue screen, quote unquote. You can't see me, but
Uh,
yeah, blue screened on him. Sure, sure.
it did.
He's probably like, "Yep, there you go, though, teacher."
I actually got a virus on his computer, and that's why it blue screened.
Oh, geez. So we know who did the dirty work. You're like, "Yep, you're." No.
Whoops. My
Uh,
bad.
oh man, he's probably gonna be watching this right now. He's gonna be like, "Oh, oh." But no.
Sorry.
To get off that topic though, do you finish like you're gonna finish the book, or is it just kind of like always gonna be a continuous work that maybe never will actually be a finished product?
I've been thinking about it a lot, and I've been wanting to pick it up recently. So when I get, either I'll start doing it on my desktop, or I will, at some point, get a new laptop, sometime in the future, and pick it up again.
Oh,
Hopefully, I'll finish it. I want to.
so you're gonna actually your main goal is to publish the book.
Yeah. At
Dude,
least have a few copies, like for family and friends, and people that have already read pieces of it and really liked it.
see, and when I say I'm gonna be the little guy, and you're gonna be this big bookseller, and
I'm
I'm gonna
not
be.
a writer.
Uh-huh.
I like to write, but I don't have the commitment.
Do you have a title for the book? Just the last question for the book.
It's it's called Waiting in the Dark.
Waiting in the dark, and the main character's Ivory,
Yes.
but it's not you personally at the
She's
time.
a lot like me.
Oh.
Yeah. The plot thickens.
Oh.
Yeah.
Keep you on their seat. See, now people actually want to read it, ready to go.
hmm
I'm
There
setting
you
you up
go.
for success. I'm
There
telling
you
you.
go. You got advertising already.
Oh man. All right, since people, I'm sure people do not like to read, we're video game players here. Come on, we don't have time for that. So where did it all begin? When did it start? Have the
Right?
control. See, she's ready. She's a true gamer, guys. Has the
So ready.
control. But when did it start? What? How old were you? What was the first like
Oh,
system maybe you
man.
played?
When I started gaming, oh my God. Okay, so I've been playing video games for as long as I can remember. We were a gaming family. We had like a PlayStation 1, Super Nintendo, we had like Nintendo 64. I think the only thing we didn't have was as far back as like the Sega or like NES or something. Like I think that the earliest that I can remember would be the Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo.
But we played with my family, like my brother and myself and my sister. We played Nintendo 64 the most when we were younger, before the PS2 came out. We played. It was mostly me and my brother. I was always kind of like that oddball, and in school, and like I had weird friends. I was a weird kid, and so like I was kind of bullied in elementary school, and didn't really have like popular friends. So I didn't go out a lot. I was always home playing video games all the time on the computer or playing on the Nintendo. And I've just always loved gaming. And then when I was 11, I picked up SOCOM on the PlayStation 2, which is, if anybody doesn't know, it's a third-person shooter. It's like a war game,
Hmm.
and you're like Navy SEALs. And I used to play it with my brother, but it was my very first PvP game, and I met an online community of gamers. I joined their clan, and they knew I was 11, and it was really cute because I was like their little baby sister. So everybody called me Tinkerbell, um, and I was the only girl in the clan, so everybody like babied me. If anyone was mean, they'd kick them out of the group. Like it was really funny, and I just fell in love with being part of online communities because it was so special to me, and it shaped me for such an important part of like my like I guess like my social shell.
Hmm.
Like I was able to bond with people online so much better than I was in person, and I had good friends like in school, but that's really around the time that I like truly fell in love with gaming, and I have been gaming ever since. Like I have always been a gamer.
So just to backtrack a little bit, when you first started gaming, your family seemed to be very supportive of your gaming, I guess.
At first it wasn't like I'm a gamer type of thing, like I had to be online. It was more like, oh, they're just playing video games in the room, like the kids are playing games. Like it wasn't, like that I was part of anything huge.
Hmm.
If we got grounded, they'd take the video games away, whatever. But our parents would play with us sometimes, very rarely, but sometimes like our mom would play Nintendo with us, or like our dad would come in and play Donkey Kong with us, or like it was they tried to get involved, and it made it that much more special, but it was mostly myself and my brother that bonded over games.
Nice. And what is the first game you would say you played with your brother, or your favorite game to play with your brother?
Favorite?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll probably when we used to play Donkey Kong together or Conker's Bad Fur Day on the Nintendo. Young memories, but we would play SOCOM together. You couldn't play like, two person, but like I would play and he would play and I'd watch him, and it was fun.
So you never
So
just gave him the controller and was like, "Yeah, you're playing. Yeah, 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 you're actually playing. Sure, sure."
sometimes, no, I actually played. I wasn't very good, but I played.
Oh man. So would you say you're more of a Nintendo fan or Sega fan?
Oh, probably Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Yeah,
Which follows up with the question, Mario or Sonic?
Mario.
Oh
You know,
man.
it's actually pronounced Mario.
Are you trolling me right now? You're
No, the correct pronunciation is Mario.
Mario.
Totally serious.
And where did you find this out at?
My sister's boyfriend actually told me. He said like the correct pronunciation is Mario. And I was like, "What?" Apparently it is. I don't know, I haven't done too much research into it, but that's what I've heard from multiple people.
I feel
Maybe it's a long con troll. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Mario.
I guess I'm gonna stick with my roots and say Mario, but I don't know.
But yeah, I would say I like them both, but probably Mario.
Mario. It makes sense. You're more a Nintendo fan, so follow suit
Yeah,
there.
Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine even.
And
That's mine. That's my favorite.
that's your favorite Mario game, like overall?
hmm
Super Mario
Yeah,
Sunshine?
I think so. I
Really?
liked all like the old like Super Nintendo games, the Mario games, like um
Super
Super
Mario
Mario
World?
Brothers,
Mm-hmm.
but I my favorite one to play is Super Mario Sunshine.
Dang. That's a good one. I think Paper Mario holds a
Ooh, that
special
does
place.
hold. I actually just bought that like 6 months ago because I really wanted to
Really?
play it again and live some old childhood memories.
You
Yeah, I
should
hadn't played it in like 6 years, and I played it again.
There you go. Retro streaming right there.
Should have streamed it.
Should have streamed it.
I
You,
still can.
do you have the doesn't it cost like tons of money for those capture
For
cards
the
though?
old games,
Well, not for the old
oh,
games, but for like the capture card itself. It's like the setup is like I heard
they're a
very
little
expensive.
pricey.
Yeah.
They're
No.
over 100.
Oh man.
Be
That
worth it though.
yeah. Bringing some old childhood memories into effect there.
Classic, yeah, classic day.
So moving forward, it sounds like you didn't get a PlayStation 1 so much. You were more a PlayStation 2
Yeah,
player.
we
Yeah.
did get a
Oh, you
PlayStation
had a
1.
PlayStation 1. Did you see that yourself transitioning into PlayStation from Nintendo? Because it seems like Nintendo at one point kind of falls.
I never
Yeah.
really left Nintendo because we got PlayStation 1 and we got an N64 and we got
Hmm.
PlayStation 2 and we got GameCube
Okay.
and I got a PS3 for Christmas one year and we had a Wii.
Okay.
Um, so never really, we've always been both. Like, we've always had both. Now, I've never been an Xbox person.
Oh
I'm
man.
not an Xbox person. I've never enjoyed it. I've played it. I've played different games on Xbox, and I've never liked any of them. I'm sorry, Xbox fans. I just don't like it. I can't get into it, and I don't like the idea of having to pay to play it.
Oh man.
I'm sorry.
You
I
just
know I just cut off like a whole entire group of people. I'm pretty sure like 100 people just left right now.
Oh man.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that was gonna be my follow-up question if you were more of a
I'm
Sony fan or
sorry.
Xbox fan. Um,
Sony.
yeah,
Yeah.
I could. So you,
Maybe I just haven't found my calling in
yeah.
Xbox.
You've played Halo then? You've tried Halo? That's I guess their
No,
most.
that is one thing that I wanted to try, but I never had the opportunity to try
You've
was
never
Halo.
played it. Well, there's your problem. You've
No.
probably, if you played Halo, it seems like if you were an XCOM fan, that you would
I
enjoy
know.
Halo somewhat.
Now, I did want to find something that filled the void in my heart from losing Mag. I don't know if you know what Mag is.
No, not off the top of my head.
It's a PlayStation exclusive game,
Okay.
and it the servers went down in like 2014, I want to say, but it was already like by like 2011, 2012, the servers were already kind of like, or people, they lost their, like, the company went out of business and
Hmm.
everyone was hacking and it wasn't fun anymore. But that game was seriously like the best game, and I really want someone to remake that. Please, if anyone's listening, remake something like Mag.
What
Please.
what was Mag if people have not played it?
It was a first person PvP only, first person shooter, and it was basically, there were different types of game modes, and it was like either capture the Frago point, A and B and then C, or it was like, there were more complicated maps where, you had to go and capture the points around like a center point, and then there was lots of different stuff, but basically there were three different clans that you can join. I forget the names of the clans. They're off the top of my head. I know one of them was Valor, one of them was something else, but it was green, blue, and orange. And you could join these three clans, and then you have to actually hit level 100 before you can go to a different clan if you wanted to.
Okay.
And you'd have to basically go back to level 1 and start over again. And it's how you could join different clans. But uh, I was in a community. There was it was a clan called Pro, PRO, and it was like 2,000 people worldwide. But I was a sniper for the clan,
Oh
and
man,
it was so much fun. The most people that they could have in one game was like 230 something. Yeah, like it was like 115 against 115 or something. It was insane, and the maps were enormous. It was crazy. It was so much fun though. It was so I think they were saying something about the reason why it was PlayStation exclusive was because like something about Xbox like couldn't support that many people at one time
makes sense.
because
Yeah,
it was a lot. It was a lot of information in one game.
yeah.
But that game. Definitely look into some old videos because that game was amazing, life changing.
Yeah. I can just imagine just 200 people. Oh, Jesus, the
It was
lag and the
crazy.
FPS and
There
all
was
that.
no lag. It was amazing. You'd have
Uh,
to see it. You would have been
I'll have to
there.
look up videos afterwards and be like, oh, now I know what she's talking about there. But there you go, guys. New idea. You at least have one fan. Everybody else is probably like, the game. What the hell, man? Not to backtrack again, but back to the PlayStation ordeal. The first thing I guess would be, what is your favorite game on PlayStation if you had to pick? Since
Like
you're,
now,
all time. We'll go all time.
Mag.
Mag still.
Yeah.
And
hmm
then if it wasn't all time, if you had a PlayStation game right now, what would that be? Would that
That I
change?
wanted to play.
That you want to play, or kind of your favorite game? You know.
mm. I would say it's a tie between the Kingdom Hearts games. I love those. I've always loved those games. And there's a game that I actually fell in love with years ago. It's called Primal, and it's actually what I have my tattoo on. I have a tattoo on my side piece. It's from a song from the game. Um, but that game was amazing, and like I said, it was something that was like so cool. And it was like not a popular game. Like no one ever knew about it when I talked about it. And it was just kind of one of those like off-brand, like, those little clearance bin games that my mom picked up from the store and ended up being like a fantastic game.
I know what you're talking about. I know.
Primal,
Yeah,
it's so
Primal.
great.
Which leads me, right, I keep saying the same thing, which leads me to the next question. But since we talked about tattoos, we're not going to go delve too much into your tattoos. Don't you don't you get a little slack for getting a tattoo for a video game? Like you just said you had Primal like part of the song on the side of your body. Your what's going on there? What?
I mean, when people ask me what it's from, I mean, it's the truth. I just tell them it's from a song. It's a quote from a song or from the lyrics. And then if they're, oh, it's a song from, oh, well, it was a album that was exclusively made for a video game. It's a great song. But
Just
I actually almost did get one of the tattoo that the main character of Primal has on her back. I almost got that tattoo in the same spot.
wow.
Decided against it later though.
Is there a reason why? Do you feel like you would regret it? Like you were like, eh.
No, I just ended up not getting it. Like I had other tattoos I wanted to get, and if I ever wanted, my nose is itchy and my allergies are killing me. If I ever wanted to get it in the future, I would.
So, are all your tattoos gaming related or just different things that
No, actually, none of my tattoos are gaming related yet.
yeah,
Yet,
yeah. So
yeah.
you plan on getting more.
I actually wanted to create. I wanted to get an entire half sleeve from shoulder to elbow of all my favorite gaming stuff
Really?
and like my favorite things. Yeah, like my favorite games and like movies and stuff. Like all half sleeve.
Just a half
Yeah,
sleeve? You wouldn't go the full sleeve?
maybe I would
Mm.
think about getting a full sleeve, but I think I would want to get a half sleeve simply because it's easier to cover up for
Job
like
purposes, yeah.
jobs and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah,
Makes sense. Makes sense.
especially if I'm going medical. I kind of wanted to keep it higher up. We'll see maybe in the future. If I ever have like a stable job that like they don't mind, then I would continue down to the wrist. But at this point, I just want a half sleeve.
Makes sense. Just play it safe. Play it safe there.
hmm
And I guess the general question, how many tattoos do you have?
Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Six.
6.
How do you not know how many you have? Like,
Because I just got another couple, and I just like forget.
Is there a place where you people can see your tattoos if they wanted to see them?
Yeah, I mean, I have one here, and I have one on the back of my neck that everyone sees every day. And then the other ones are covered. I have one on my, I have a side piece. I have one on my right thigh, and then one on my right foot.
Yeah.
By the way, the foot hurts so bad. I sat through 6 hours straight of my thigh being tattooed, and I would still take that over my foot again. That's how much it hurts.
Hmm. I
Horrible.
I'm a virgin for tattoos, so I don't have any.
They
I
do
can't.
hurt. But it's weird because you know they hurt and you know that when you get back in the chair and they start tattooing you, you're gonna be like, damn, this hurts. I wish you would stop. But then you go back.
Yeah,
You're like, damn, I want another tattoo. And you go back.
it's therapeutic in a way.
Don't ask me why.
Okay.
Anybody watching this who has tattoos is gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. There's no way to explain it. You just go back every
It's
time.
it happens. I know a few friends that are like, I need another tattoo. I'm like, this is like
Mm-hmm.
your seventh one,
Oh, you
but
know.
just gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. But I was more specifically for the people that are on your stream or people who are new, like they're like, oh, she has a tattoo or artwork. I want to see the song. Is there a place for them to see it? Not people you
Oh,
interact with.
if I think all my tattoos are actually on my Instagram.
Instagram. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I've posted all of them on my Instagram.
Got it. I'm sure there'll be a link down below. She'll give me a link to the Instagram and
I can do
all
that.
that jazz. So you'll be like, wow, pretty girl with all these tattoos.
Wow.
um,
That reminded me of the Kazoo Kid when he's like, "Wow, the land of make believe."
oh my God, such a big meme right now. Oh man.
That poor kid.
He's gonna have a great life. He's gonna have a great life.
I would love to be made into a meme.
Just give it time. I'm sure someday you will.
Give it time.
Give it time. Something you'll do, something you'll sing or talk about, and all goes down.
I believe. I believe.
Uh,